Never look away from the darkest things about us, because I really believe that we're never more beautiful than when we're most ugly, because that's really the moment we really know what we're made of. What I've come to learn is that the world is never saved in grand Messianic gestures, but in the simple accumulation of gentle, soft, almost invisible acts of compassion. Everyday acts of compassion. The old women in my father's village, after this war had happened, memorized the names of every dead person. And they would sing these dirges made up of these names, dirges so melancholic that they would scorch you. And they would sing them only when they planted the rice, as though they were seeding the hearts of the dead into the rice. But when it came for harvest time, they would sing these joyful songs that were made up of the names of every child who had been born that year. And then the next planting season, when they sang the dirge, they would remove as many names of the dead as equaled as many people that were born. And in this way, these women enacted a lot of transformation, beautiful transformation. Did you know that before the genocide in Rwanda, the word for rape and the word for marriage was the same one? But today, women are rebuilding Rwanda. Did you also know that after apartheid, when the new government went into the parliament houses, there were no female toilets in the building? Which would seem to suggest that apartheid was entirely the business of men. All of this to say that despite the horror, despite the death, women are never really counted. Their humanity never seems to matter very much to us. The Igbo used to say that they built their own gods. They would come together as a community and they would express a wish. And their wish would then be brought to a priest who would find a ritual object, and the appropriate sacrifices would be made and a shrine would be built for the god. But if the god became unruly and began to ask for human sacrifice, the Igbos would destroy the god. They would knock down the shrine and they would stop saying the god's name. This is how they came to reclaim their humanity. Every day, all of us here, we're building gods that have gone rampant. And it's time we started knocking them down.